Under current law, tax rates will go up on all taxpayers beginning January the 1st, unless the Congress acts and the President will sign the bill. Today, we'll vote to protect as many American families and small businesses as possible from the tax hikes that are already scheduled to occur. The President has called on the House again and again to pass a bill to protect 98% of the American people from a tax hike. Well, today we're going to do better than that. Our bill would protect 99.81% of the American people from an increase in taxes. It's permanent tax relief for individuals, a permanent patch on the alternative minimum tax, the marriage penalty, death tax relief, and a permanent extension of the higher child tax credit and the capital gains and dividends rates we see today. All in all, the nonpartisan Joint Committee on Taxation says the bill represents a $3.9 trillion tax decrease. After today, Senate Democrats and the White House are going to have to act on this measure. 2 years ago, 53 Democrats voted for a bill like this one. Now they say they oppose it. But rather than tell us what they can't do, maybe they should tell us what they can do. And the Senate Democrats and White House refuse to act, they'll be responsible for the largest tax hike in American history. The House today will also pass a bill to replace the sequester. It will actually not only replace the sequester with cuts, but even further address the deficit problem that we have. While the Democrat-controlled Senate and White House have no plan and have offered no plan all year to deal with these looming cuts. I call on Senator Reid to make sure that we have a vote on this before the Senate adjourns. Back in May, I will remind you, back in May, I said that we shouldn't wait until New Year's Eve to address the fiscal cliff. And since then, Republicans have made every effort to avoid the situation we find ourselves in. We passed a bill that would protect middle-class families and small businesses from the looming tax hikes. We moved a bill in May to replace the sequester that will undermine our national security. That same bill also has additional cuts in it, which would help reduce our deficit and pave the way for long-term job growth. President Obama and Senate Democrats haven't done much of anything. Their plan B is just slow walk us over the fiscal cliff. And for weeks, the White House said that if I moved on rates, that they would make substantial concessions on spending cuts and entitlement reforms. I did my part. They've done nothing. The president's last offer of $1.3 trillion in new revenues, with only $850 billion worth of spending reductions, fails to meet the test of balance that he continues to call for. And frankly, I'm convinced that the president is unwilling to stand up to his own party on the big issues that face our country. Time's running short. The House will act today, and it'll be up to the Senate Democrats and the White House to act.